Hello there, and welcome back to Mega Man X4. In the last video, we finished off the Mavericks, and now we're moving on. Oh, and did the first Sigma stage. Now we're moving on to the remainder of the Sigma stages. Oh god, I love the Kuenzan. Ow. It's not, like, quite as good as the Mikazuki-zan, or, well, I was gonna comment on how it compares to similar moves in X6 and 7. Well, 6, 7, and 8, but actually those function a little differently. X5 is the only one to have a functionally very similar move to this. They're all a little different in the later ones. But yeah, you might have guessed she'd be involved here. Iris! You fought with my brother. Sorry. It's over. Everything. Wait, Iris, listen to me. Goodbye, Zero. Iris. Oh. I don't fully understand what she's doing here. But I don't...
Forgive me, Zero!
I'm not really sure. I think, this fight functions a little bit weirdly. Ow. You might notice that she is completely invincible in this armor. And yeah, it's this crystal that takes damage. And I believe it's weak to the Ryu engine. God, position shit better than I am right now. But yeah, you want to get farther back so it doesn't run in and hit you. Oof. Is this gonna kill me? Oh, I thought it might not. Well, try to play a little smarter than that this time. That's what I'll do. Probably have the same voice clip again. Nope, no voice clip. Oh, no, she will after she transforms. I don't know exactly what that is.
Stay with me, brother.
Oh, different voice clip. I didn't know she had several. That's cool. Stay with me, brother. What power thing she's using, crap, reminds me of the evil energy from Mega Man 8. Hitting her is a bad idea, because it just summons these things. Yeah, that's more what you want to do. You want to get far enough away that it won't hit you, because it moves continuously, even while you're hitting it. And what you want to do is, okay, I'll just use something. It's fine. What you want to do is make sure that it doesn't, yeah, exactly like that. Ideally hit it while it's on the ground, but at the very least, make sure that it's not all the way on the wall, so that you can just get to one wall and it'll shoot wherever it is. But yeah, basically do that fight like I did in that little bit there. Not the whole thing, because I did not.
Iris! Iris!
Zero,
Hang in there, Iris.
please, stay away from Replifos. Let's live together. In a world where only Reploids exist.
Iris, there's no world just for Reploid. It's only a fantasy.
Yes, I know, but I wanted to believe it. I wanted to live in a world where only Reploids exist. With you.
Iris! 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 Ah! No, this isn't happening! There's no reason for me to go on. What? What am I fighting for?
There's the infamous scene and line And it's a bummer that it is so not great, because that is a genuinely sad scene. Also a little weird, her specifically saying she wants to live in a world with only Reploids. Like what she's talking about is just like a peaceful world without the conflict between humans and Reploids. But it kind of sounds like she's like a Reploid supremacist. It's a little weird. I think the wording, like everything about the localized version of that scene, could do with a second or third look. But too late now. Oh yeah, it's cool to see these laser things. Ow. From Storm Owl stage. Yeah, so X has double. He's a double agent. Actually, like, evil and just pretending to be your friend. Taking advantage of X's trusting nature. But for Zero, Iris is the boss he fights there. Yeah, that was much easier up top than down below. There's spikes, but... and it's a bit different, because it's a little more sad, because Iris isn't evil. And I don't fully understand what she was doing. I don't know if she just, like, couldn't live on without her brother, or... I'm not exactly sure. General, many died because of you. Those lives are on your conscience. Independence always has a high price. What about Iris? Did you forget her? I have no regrets. Come on, Zero.
My fate is sealed.
I have no choice. Oh, so funny. Okay, he is weak to... Don't remember. Ow. What is he weak to? What I recommend doing is just like that, jumping over him and then hitting him with a spin attack. I think it's possible to get 2 hits on him there, but he is just weak to the Kuuenzan. I just looked at my notes. Yeah, don't do that. You gotta be careful with your jumping to make sure that these spawn at heights that you can avoid. I just tried to crouch. It didn't matter, but I just tried to crouch. But yeah, just use your spin attack. It doesn't do like a ton of damage, but that is his weakness. Alright. Oh, I think I went over too fast to use the lasers. Still not sure exactly how that works. Nope, it's not positioning. It might just be straight up random. There we go. Ugh. That was okay. It's hard to hit him without taking a hit. Oh, it feels like such a waste. I'll use the little sub-tank. I might still need to use proper sub-tank. The full one, that is. Hopefully not, but maybe. Ah, there we go. Well utilized, I think. You could also use like the Raku Hoha against him, but most of his hitbox is invincible, so I don't know if that's really a good idea. What is this? What happened? Nothing can't be working. It's basically the same as with X. Earth's in grave danger. It must be stopped. I'll handle this. Oh, I love Zero. He's just so cool. And I love his voice actor. His Japanese voice actor is awesome. I think I'm going to mention he plays Alucard in the Japanese version of Symphony of the Night, and he's also in Gundam Seed. Yeah, I mentioned that. But his English actor in X8 is also awesome. And Maverick Hunter X, they have the same voice cast. But here we go. We're already on... No. I forgot about this. I completely forgot about this entire level. Now this is what I was talking about, where I strongly recommend starting with Magma Dragoon, because he is definitely the hardest of them. Magma Dragoon and Slash Beast are the 2 hardest fights with Zero. The first fight from Magma Dragoon doesn't really matter much because the first fight with Magma Dragoon doesn't really matter much. Ow. With either of them, but with Zero even. I'm not doing great. Ugh, I'm really not doing great. Keep expecting to do his big attack, and he's just not doing it. There we go. Because you have the right armor. So the first fight's not much of an issue at all. Ugh. There we go. Okay. That wasn't very good, but it wasn't horrendous either. I handled that okay. But the second fight is pretty tough with him. You don't have the right armor as protection, and the Raijingeki doesn't stun him. So you gotta be cautious. Fighting him well without the right armor is pretty tough with Zero. There's no fully reliable strategy. Now, I'm pretty sure that Web Spider is weak to the Shipuga, but I'm not sure how easy it is to hit him with it, because he's got to get all the way down to the ground. I'm not sure how, is it possible to hit him with his weakness? I would assume that it is, because that is his weakness. At least that's what I have written down as his weakness. No, I can do better than this. But, how do you hit him with this? I guess after his half, he can get down that low, but he won't often get down that low, right? Ugh. I don't really want to use sub-tank. I'll use the little one again. Oh. Shit. I'll use it. That's not great. I probably should have just taken the death and beaten him next time. I don't think that was really worth it. Because I'm not going to get another chance. I'm not going to get a chance to fill up my sub-tanks again. Because after this, it goes right into the final battle. After the refights, obviously. So I'm only going to get to refill my energy if I perfect these bosses. And then the energy it gives you right before Sigma. So I might end up needing to... This might take a lot of tries. I might end up needing to cut some tries. Although... Sigma's not that hard. I can handle him. It just kind of sucks that I'm not going to have 2 full sub-tanks to do it. I'll deal. It's fine. Depending on how well I do, this video might be pretty short. And if it's short, then there is a thing I'd like to show after beating the game. If even through the credits, ow. And I will show the credits because this is the actual finale. So I'll have actual final thoughts to share. But if the video is still a bit short after the credits, then there is one thing that I was planning to show in the bonus video that I'll show here. Just to make up for it being a bit short. This is Storm Owl. So I'll try to use Rakuhoha effectively here. A common thing with Zero is that the weapons aren't... It's harder to use the weapons to kill the bosses. A weird way to say that. Ow. But not all of his weapons are, built to be super effective. Yeah, that's almost exactly what you want to do. It is possible to get a good hit on him without taking a hit. You want him to charge down at you. I'm just gonna stay here, because Yeah, I don't ever let that attack go. No, that wasn't great. But yeah, he'll throw them, and then after a second, they'll target you. So just like, don't do quite like that. Do more like what I did the first time. Come down. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Ow. Yeah. There we go. Still not great, but I beat him predominantly with his weakness, so that's cool. But I'm excited to do Mega Man X5. While I don't think it's as good as X4, I still love that game. And there's a lot of interesting kind of weirdness that I want to show. I don't know if I commented with X that in the refight with Jet Stingray, and like only in the refight, there's this like green goop. It's water in his level, but here it's green. And it might still be water, just green water, but I have no idea why it's like this. Like, I think all of their arenas are slightly different. But this is the one that's most noticeably different. No, maybe their arenas are the same, I'm not sure. No, I don't think it had a space background in his actual level. I'm pretty sure the background's different here too. I don't know, I don't tend to pay attention to little details like that. Unless there's something specific to draw my attention to it. Like this green fucking water. Why is it green? There we go. A bunch of them actually like bend their knees inward when they're dying. And I'm not 100% sure what that's about. I guess just like a sign of weakness? Not sure what the idea with that is. Because like with Cyber Peacock, it looks vaguely effeminate, the pose he's in. And I don't know if that's intentional or that's just me reading too far into posing, but oh, as I have said, I love the big sprites in this game. And every time I look at Frost Walrus, I'm happy. Oh yeah, this is the thing you can do with Zero, because he has a double jump, you can more easily get over him when he's sliding on the ground like that. Just jump earlier than it looks like, because his hitbox, jump earlier than it looks like you would have to, because his hitbox is pretty big. Just like that. You can even get a few extra hits in more easily. So you can just like, I don't do that. Oh, I blew that. I could have gotten a weakness hit there. But yeah, that was a good demonstration of the fact that the weapon effect goes away when you hit him. Also, a thing I haven't commented on since like the first X video in this series. Every time a Maverick explodes, there's some weird like audio stereo issues going on. Like it sounds like the explosion is bouncing left and right, and I don't know if that always sounds weird. If it's just like because I'm recording. I don't remember it always sounding like that, but I don't know why the recording would change only that. So, I'm not sure. It's not very noticeable in my speakers, but I notice it in my headset, both while I'm recording and if I'm listening to my game audio through my headset. Wait, obviously the real one of these is the one that's solid when they come down, and he'll just alternate. I never really explained that specifically. But I mean, it's fairly self-evident. It's understandable to take a sec to notice that when fighting, but when you see someone doing the fight like this, I feel like it's fairly obvious why I'm targeting which one I'm targeting. Because the fake one I don't think will take any damage. It's not like Gemini Man where he's actually splitting and both take damage. And when he stays in one place and the clone goes into him like that, that means he's about to jump onto the wall, rather than both jumping. Just all the little details you notice to read fights. I haven't died yet, which is pretty cool, despite the fact that I took quite a lot of damage on a couple of those fights. Who's the last one? Oh, it's Slash Beast. That's a bit rough, since I don't have any sub-tanks, I don't think. Do I? Like, I don't have any energy with sub-tanks. I have a little bit. I got a little bit. I am not going to use it unless I, like, am running low on lives. I'm going to try my best to just do this legit. Ow. The most difficult thing I find for Slash Beast is predicting when he'll do the charge. Oh. Ow, this is not very good of me. You can also use, shit! Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. One thing you can do is use the Raku Hoha. You can do it with X as well. Your Giga attacks make you invincible for a brief second. So you can actually use that to your advantage. This is actually taking a little longer than expected, but I think since I mentioned it, I'm gonna go ahead and show that thing at the end, even if the video doesn't end up being kind of short. Especially because the last one was kind of short, so like, goddamn, I'm not doing very good. I need to take advantage of the beginning of the fight when he doesn't charge nearly as much, because that's a great opportunity to use Raijingeki. Yeah, like this. Because you can just jump and avoid him. He always does at least 2 back and forth, I think. Ow. Is he gonna do a kick? Not bad, not bad. Ow. Oh, he didn't do it that time. What the hell? Oh, he's about to charge. Oh, you can kind of just mash the Raku Hoha. Oh, not entirely, though. Damn. Slash Beast is causing me problems here. Yeah, unless I get to 0 lives, I'm not gonna use a sub-tank. Because I want to bring that into the Sigma fight, and I can do better than this. I don't need a sub-tank to beat him. I'm just struggling right now. So, like, that. Unfortunately, his iframes mean that he doesn't often take multiple hits from the Raijingeki like Magma Dragoon does. Ow! He always does at least 2. Maybe he always does exactly 2? That I'm not sure. I might just be thinking of times that he uses them back and forth, back to back. I think he does always do exactly 2, so you can just kind of plan for that. Ow. And just the big jump, I always underestimate that. Is he gonna do a kick? Yep. Oh. I didn't end up needing that, but that was pretty good. Oh! Ah, shit! Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut to when I'm successful here. If I lose again, then I'll cut out each failure from this point on. Because, like, I don't want to use the sub-tank unless I need to. But I also don't want to just, like, lose over and over again, and that's, like, a long section of the video, because that's dumb. Like, it's already kind of unnecessary to show all the refights, because this point... That was weird, I don't know why I did that there. At this point, this is the 4th time I'm showing each fight. But, like, it is, like, what I'm doing, and I feel like it makes sense, because it is part of the 0 run. It's just not, like, strictly necessary. And of course, as soon as I decide that I'm gonna cut, that's when I do it. Like, there's not even gonna be a cut there because I just did it the next time. I guess it's just having the a load off. I'm trying to think of how to phrase that. Taking away the sort of tension of having to perform well, I guess. But here we go. This, I don't think, has a cutscene with X, but it does with Zero. Good work, Zero. Sigma, so it was you. Yes, simply brilliant. You even defeated Colonel and Iris. You made me do it. No, you wanted to destroy them. Allow me to remind you that I was once the leader of the Maverick Hunters. This is an interesting scene.
What's our current situation?
Commander!
Where's that red Maverick that wiped out Garma's unit?
Inside. He's inside that door.
You may leave now. I'll take care of this personally.
By yourself, Commander?
I don't want any more of my people being sacrificed.
Look, it's Commander Sigma. Incredible. Now I'm certain there's no one who's a match for the Commander. What?
Take that red Maverick to the repair center and call Dr. Kane. I wish to have that Maverick studied.
Commander, are you okay?
Silence!
A little weird that they still gave Sigma like an evil voice, even when he was supposed to be good at that point. Zero, you were a Maverick? What's your point? Are you that surprised? What? That was a really weird interaction there. But that's the scene I mentioned earlier where it shows Zero as he's supposed to look prior to dying in X1. And also, the fight there where he uses a pipe instead of a sword. Feels kind of like they planned that fight before realizing he wouldn't have the sword, the Z-Saber. And also, that scene implies that the original source of the Sigma virus, the Maverick virus, whatever you want to call it, was from Zero. At least that's how I've heard some people interpret that.
With terror, you are finished.
You are finished. I like the way he says that. This fight goes exactly the same way with Zero as it does with X. But at least it seems to be that, like, Zero was Maverick, essentially. And then maybe when he broke his head crystal that had the Wily logo, the W, that infected Sigma? Not exactly clear. But still, that's a cool scene, and I like the choreography of that fight. And since there's so little dialogue, it doesn't actually matter much that the English voice acting is not great. It's still a pretty cool scene. He is weak to... I've been waiting for you, Zero. It's time for us to settle this. I've been waiting for you. That's a little weird to say after we've been fighting already. But I believe he's weak to the Raijin Geki. Oh, well, there we go. I get to demonstrate this. You don't want it to hit the ground, because it does that. He does those attacks that are really hard to dodge. And they don't go away for a bit. You want him to hit the wall. And though he is weak to the Raijin Geki, it's kind of better to just do that. It's really hard to actually hit him with the Raijin Geki. It's much easier to just do exactly this and go whoop on the wall. Not too bad, though. Oh, no. Apparently he is actually weak to the Raku Hoha, according to my notes. I just have it written down the Raijin Geki is also effective. The Raku Hoha is probably pretty easy to hit him with, so probably should have done that there. If I die here, then I'll do that. You're finished, Zero. Iris is waiting for you.
Terror, you are finished.
Same exact voice line. But Gunner Sigma is weak to the Ryuenjin, as are the heads. Earth Sigma is weak to the Shipuga, or the Hyoretsu-san, apparently. That did not look like it's super effective. Maybe not. Yeah, you can just use the Ryuenjin to destroy any of the heads. And to hurt Gunner Sigma. Just make sure you don't do it. Since the Ryuenjin does pull you closer, make sure you don't do it too close or you'll get hit. Like I almost did there. That was pretty close. Just take a step back each time, and you got it. Gunner Sigma's way easier with Zero, as you can tell. Ow. It's still easy to get hit at least once. Ow. Yep, I'm using Sub-Tank. I actually just recommend just mashing attack, because usually you won't take too much damage, and you can kill him. Oh, I fucked up. Ah, that wasn't great. But I should kill Gunner Sigma here. Oh, he's doing the big attack at the ground. I said in the X run-through that the laser doesn't do damage. And what I meant is the line that comes from his gun to the ground. Ugh. Oh, I'm just gonna mash this to try to use the iframes. There we go. Oof. This is pretty intense. This is quite close, which is annoying because, like, in particular, Gunner Sigma is real easy. Earth Sigma is the challenge here. I have it written he's weak to the Shipuga, but I don't think that's true. Oh. Oh, it's still really easy to get hit by one of the lightning bolts unless you're really ready for it. Oh, shit. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, that sucks. Okay. I'll go ahead and show it one more time. This is a bit unnecessary. I might end up deciding to cut this, because this is a bit long, but I think I'll go and leave this just one more time. If I lose again...
With terror, you are finished.
If I lose again, then I will just cut back to the Earth and Gunner Sigma, the third stage of the fight. These first two stages are real simple once you get the pattern down. I used to have a lot of trouble with the second form. Ow. Damn it. If you can do the first two forms without taking a hit, then you can get a little bit more energy for your sub-tank, since it gives you energy before the third stage. Just don't use the Ryuenjin too early in this part. If you do it a little before he shows up, in fact I recommend that, just not any earlier than that. Are you ready for round 2? That makes more sense than what he said the first time. Ow. Dakara. That just in my head earlier from, Oh, I guess that's an interesting point. I was watching something real weird. Despite the fact that I've been following Gundam news for years now, I was not aware that at the beginning of 2021, they released a live-action drama series based on the Gundam Build series, the Gunpla series. And that's what I was watching yesterday, or this morning, actually. Was that. And I was just... It's called Gundam Build Real. This is interesting enough. Yeah, it's the same exact dialogue. Why would it be different?
Become space dust.
That's different. He does have several voice lines there. Let's see if I can do better than that, man. Damn. I don't know how best to handle... I don't know how best to handle Earth Sigma, honestly. And I'm not sure how to do that super effectively. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut till I'm back at Earth and Gunner Sigma. So, be right back. Okay, I was gonna just like grind until I had a full sub-tank or two, but since I actually beat him without taking a hit, I'm gonna go ahead and try this.
Tremble with terror. You are finished.
If this doesn't work, I might still cut it out, but we'll see. I'm curious how well I can do. I have a little over half a sub-tank, so I'm not gonna use it unless I get very low. Such a waste, I didn't do any damage to him at all there! Ugh, okay. The nice thing is I can do lots of damage to Gunner Sigma. Pretty easily. This weapon is kind of perfect for fighting him. I wish he had Grai frame so I could hit him like twice each time, but that would be a little bit too generous because it would mean that he would die in one cycle. If you do it well. Which would be pretty cool, but... Ow. Ow. Not great. I don't think this is going to be going anywhere. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm finally back. I spent quite a while to grind up to having 2 full sub-tanks. And then I just did that the first 2 stages without taking a hit, so that's pretty cool. Oh, I wasn't able to move for some reason. The window got
Are you ready?
I had to
for
click
your
in the window
final
again.
journey?
Not sure why. Ugh. Weird Sigma. Oh, God, I'm just not sure how best to handle Earth Sigma. Or like, God damn, man! Shit, I can do so much better than that. Ugh, and of course he's doing this. Why does it keep doing the electric one? That's the one that's hardest to fucking beat. Why has it gotta do that shit, man? There, it's possible to do that without taking a hit. Damn, man. Like with anything, luck plays into it. Oh, come on, man. Really? There, you can kill him before he gets a chance to attack him. You want to be like this distance and mash. There we go. Yeah, you want to be about that distance and just mash when you attack. God damn it with the edge. Okay. The electric one you want to go as soon as it appears. Yeah. I would say stand right here and be ready to either attack left or right. Depending on, oh, using a goddamn sub-tank. Holy God. Nice. God, it took forever to get back here. What's so funny? No one can stop it. No! Bye, Zero. That's not even different. I wish there's a little bit more dialogue there, but no, the cool scene where they fight, that's the big content. That's the new content for this, the ending. Although I think his dialogue here is a little bit different. There's also the ending scene itself. The equivalent of X's where he was flying in the shuttle talking to Zero. Zero, I was wrong. Sigma, he blinded me to the truth. It's okay, rest. With my body I can stop the weapon. But then you'll... It's over for this soldier. Farewell. General! I like that I give Zero a cool voice, and X I don't. The General!
So, this is what happened to me. This is my fate. I couldn't save anyone after all. Iris!
Please stop, brother. Zero.
Iris, did we Reploids all turn out to be Mavericks after all?
What? That was strange. Okay. So I guess it's final thoughts time. That was fun. I always love Mega Man X4. It's interesting to see the English cutscenes again, because usually I don't. I'm excited to do the bonus video, although that's going to be fairly long, but I'm curious just how effective Ultimate X is going to be. Because one of his main advantages involves the Nova Strike. But, like, the Nova Strike's not as good as I remembered it being. I think it's better in some of the other games that it's in. Because, like, it's not... At least when I used it in this series, it wasn't, like, super effective. It was, like, a little more damage than that boss's weakness. But we'll see. There's also a handful of other things I want to show, namely all of the Japanese voice acting, and a handful of other things. But this has been fun. As far as my performance goes, I think I did all right. Sometimes pretty good, sometimes not as good. But But yeah, I did mention that I would show one thing. And I will after these credits. Basically, I'll just cut to that as soon as these credits are done. But as always, I appreciate people watching. And it's been fun. I assume Zero has a little bit of text there at the end. We'll see. Thank you for playing. Yeah, it's fun. Said that too much, but I am excited to move on to X5. First, though, the bonus video. But first, it's text. Battle has ended, but for some reason, Zero's memories of the past continue to haunt his mind. As a hunter, it is his duty to go after those Mavericks. At the same time, he knows that it is his destiny to defeat his friend one day. Two different people, two different fates. In the future, Zero's decision will lead two great hunters to tragedy. The future is coming. And now I'll cut to the bonus thing I wanted to show. Alright, so the thing that I wanted to show is here on the character select. So, like I said, X has the ultimate armor. You get it with the cheat code, and I'll show that in the bonus video. But here, I will show Zero's equivalent. So, the cheat code is this, with Xbox controls. And I'll try to be general, like broad, so you'll know exactly what I mean. But so you hold right bumper, press right on the D-pad 6 times, release R, hold B, and press start. I would just hold B and start, just in case. And then if he doesn't change here, I don't think. But I think he should be changed here. Ready. Yeah. This is Black Zero. He is exactly the same as normal Zero in this game. It is just a visual effect. And that's all there is to it. It's just sort of a cool, different way to look if you want to do that. You might notice that the Z-Saber is still green. It doesn't change the color of the Z-Saber. And I believe it'll change color just like normal when you get the Tenku pop. But alright. That's all I wanted to show here, so I will see you guys later. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the bonus video.